Hey, what's up everyone? It's Sweaty Zeus. I am restarting my video because I fell off the spear like 3 times and I didn't want it to be 20 minutes of me just running back and forth. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I mentioned it before, but Bolt of Grand Sax, that giant spear that's going right through the middle of the city, we can pick it up. It's a legendary armament, and for whatever reason I kept sliding off of it, like jumping on it. So I was like, I'm just gonna start a new video. Unfortunately, I lost me killing the Crucible Knight, but we've already killed one with a tree spear, so you know what to do. And also, there's a scarab over there we got. I'll show you. So this here is related to the quest with Gray Mask and or Gold Mask and Corin, I think is his name, over at the Coliseum, the two faith-based guys. If you read this message here, regression alone reveals secrets. You need to do law of regression right here, and then it'll reveal something about the statue, and then you tell those two about it. So just so you know where that is and what it's about. But it goes along with completing their quest. Looked like a door. So there's a Crucible Knight that's going to walk down these stairs. He's not particularly difficult at this point. There's also, you'll hear a invisible scarab rolling around here. So just get something with like a horizontal, not like that, but like a horizontal swipe or some AoE and hit him, and you'll be fine. It gave us barrier of gold, if I can find it. There it is. Greatly increases magic damage negation for self and allies. So, for like the 5th time, I'm gonna jump on this spear. Just easier to do that. There we go. So there's a bolt of Grand Sax. Oh, come on, no! It's frustrating today. Ooh, I avoided it. That one. Also, I changed my weapon. I'm using a claymore now. There's an Ash of War I'm going to show you here in a second that I wanted to use. Oh, I'm getting ganked. Whoa. There it is. It was one we recently picked up at Carrion Manor. It's called Carrion Grandeur. So I was playing around with it on the prep stream, or the prep playthrough that I'm doing right before this. Oh, I hate those dudes. When they do that, don't let them hit you. But anyways, I was playing around with it, and it got a major buff on the last patch, so I've been wanting to use it. So, and the Darkman Greatsword, it's probably boring to watch me play with, to be honest, because I'm just throwing out energy beams over and over. You know, anybody can do that, so I'll have to do some actual melee combat now. I want to show Bolt of Grand Stacks we just picked up. It's going to be under Spears. Oh, we don't have enough dexterity, of course. So there it is. It looks just like the real one, but much smaller. I don't know how he shrunk it, but so it's got repeated thrusts for the quick attack. It's got a heavy thrust, and then another heavy thrust for the heavy attack. Is it 3-hit combo? No, it's 2. It just transitions fast back to restarting it. So the Ash of War on this is really cool. I'm not going to be able to do it. But basically, you leap up in the air and throw like a lightning bolt out of the front of this thing. It looks wicked. And it hits pretty hard. So it's a cool weapon. If you're looking for a good dex, like spear weapon and faith, I don't know that you can do a lot better than that, so. If you want to try it out, I'd recommend it. We mostly already came over here. Just want to make sure we got everything. We're going to go back. We're going over here. And there's a branch we can walk up. So we need to get up there and grab that. It's a prayer book, by the way. There's the archery bow. Faith scaling bow. Celestial Dew. Kick the ladder down. There's the shortcut. Walk close. You can pick it up. I think that gives us the law of regression that we need for that statue I was showing you that's related to Corn and Gold Mask. Excuse me. So there's going to be a Black Knife Assassin right there, just so you're aware and ready for him. I don't know that he's too difficult, to be honest, but just so you're aware. He's guarding the Queen's Chamber, which is just ahead. Now he's dead. We're going to grab our next grace, which is the Queen's Bedchamber. And we're going to get a really good incantation, Blessing of the Archery, which is basically constant health regeneration for I think like a minute or two. Really good incantation. If you've got the stats for it, it requires 38 faith. And then we are at the boss for all of everything we've done so far in the capital. This is the main boss. And it is really the main boss of the game in a way. Not to spoil anything, but this is the king of the Erd Tree and the current king of all the land. So a little bit of surprise, but it's pretty cool. So I'll let this cutscene play. There's also Summon Sun if you want to summon Melina, our maiden that's helped us the whole way. So I'm actually gonna yeah, I'm gonna use her just so you can see it. You can only summon her like twice, and it's pretty cool. So as always, it increases the boss's health to do a summon. So unless you use your own summon, like the mimic or any of the other things we normally use, they don't count. But any outside help as far as summoning in other players or NPCs. You can probably recognize his profile there. And it's match number 3. Dun dun dun, he was the king all along.
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
Twin prodigies. Yeah, some big ass feet. They're like my feet, like extra wide.
Luna Princess Rani.
I wear like a triple wide shoe. It's about like 3 sizes too big.
Traitors, all.
This is pretty cool, actually.
Are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
There's this staff to a really cool looking sword that's basically similar to the Bloodhound Fang, a little longer. It's dex based. That's the same moveset as the Bloodhound Fang. And his name's changed to Morgai. I don't know the significance or what it means, but there you go. So he's really aggressive. It's going to be similar to the first time you fought him, his moveset. But he's going to have this sword now as opposed to his staff. He does more projectiles. He has a lightning spear he throws, or a holy spear he throws. Missed me. He'll do more AoEs, and I think that was Melina though. Stop moving. That's him. I knew that was gonna hit me. There was Carrion Grandeur, came down on him and knocked him silly. Damn, get out. So once you get him over half health, just let him like totally run right into me. Once you get him over half health down, then the next hit you do is going to trigger his second phase. You can see, first hit I hit him. He's gonna faint like he's dying and then explode. And these little flame water things come out, and now he's got blood affliction on his weapon. Damn, get out. She's about to die. Oh, she did die. Damn. That tree. Oh, shit. I knew I was going to get hit by that. That's his Ash of War. You get his weapon. But the tree Melina left behind, I think it like heals us. Gosh. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Oh, I actually died to him. Pathetic. Should use a rune arc. I haven't died to him since my first playthrough. But remember his health does get increased, so I think he's actually easier without her help. I just, especially because she's not a tank, she can't take a ton of hits, and I think that's what with summons is the most helpful, to be honest. So I'm gonna leave her alone this time, and I don't want to do the mimic because it kind of makes the fights almost too easy. I've upgraded some other ones. So we got the soul jars, the great shields. We got Carman, Depraved Perfumer. Try that. As always, don't forget to pick up your stuff. Oh no. I knew that wasn't gonna get off. If you're doing magic, always open up with that, because not only does it do massive damage, but it's gonna proc frostbite, and then he's gonna take more damage as the fight goes on. So oh no, I thought he was throwing it at her. What it him, her, I don't know. Oh no! I'm gonna have a cigarette. That pissed me off. Alright. I'm refreshed. I was thinking too. I went to this weapon, which is essentially like a plus 6 or 7 compared to what I was using. So I don't know. It'd probably make it a lot easier. Do you want to throw on? Guess he doesn't really do lightning, I don't think. Yeah, we're still medium rolling. There's no point in having Erdtree's favor. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. This is one of those, like, how did I struggle with him? You know, screwed up. Oh well. I was trying to eat a foul foot, and I swore I made one, but didn't. So, anyways, it's like, why did I don't understand why. It's like one time you'll just utterly destroy him, and then you face him again, and I got his health like halfway down. So, anyways, here we are at the Erd Tree. It's the very end of the game. We made it here. We're gonna finish Elden Ring. Impenetrable thorns refuse all. No one may enter the Erd Tree. Just kidding. We're like maybe 60% there. Melena's back.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of the thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord. I wish to journey with you to the Flame of Ruin, then, and guide you.
Alright. So we are done here. We might go talk to Gold Mask. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the book over here and stay consistent that we just picked up.
Greetings. Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us heresy all thing.
There is Law of Regression right there. 37 intelligence. Oh yeah, this one doesn't require faith. I'm sorry. I was thinking it did. Most of these in this book or from this type of family of spells require both. You can see like this one's 3131, Radagon's Rings of Light. That's a really cool one. But this one, Law of Regression, dispels all special effects. So if you're fighting someone, it really pisses people off. But like if you're fighting someone in PvP and they just sit there and do all their buffs, you can hit that and it'll remove everything. So that's what it is. So we need to go back to the capital, and here's where she marked This is the route, the rolled route to the rolled lift she was talking about. So we're going to go this way, and that's that door I opened a long time ago right here. And I told you that was the way we'd eventually go, but I said I was opening the door so we could tell which side of the road was which. But you're going to go down here and then follow this, and then there's a lift, and you can either go this way, which is to the tower for Morgott or Margit, either one, the guy who we just defeated, and then also his brother, who's the Lord of Blood. So both of them will be at this tower. We've also got this tower over here, and then we've got this tower all the way out here. So there's still a lot more bosses to go. And then this is the grand lift she was talking about, and this here's the other side, which is this is all the mountaintop of giants. This is our other Volcano Manor request. Once we get that, I think we'll go back and finish Volcano Manor. And then this is the Forbidden Path, I think it's called. It's just full of a bunch of vulgar militia guys. And yeah, so we'll go back and work on Goldmask and Corn's quest real quick. I need to go to this one. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't even really do my Ash of War. I guess I tried once or twice, but I couldn't get it off. I didn't really have time. You get in the habit of, oh, I gotta equip that spell. You get in the habit of playing a certain way. I'm so used to using the Darkmoon Greatsword and throwing out the little rays that when I get another Ash of War, I kind of forget about it. Alright. Here it is. And then we'll need to equip a Talisman to use that. And he's fine. Scaling doesn't matter. We just have to be able to do it. There you go. Just like that. By the way, I try not to breathe into my mic. With my allergies, my nose is stopped up, so I have to breathe through my mouth. So I'm trying not to sound like a fat slob on here. But it's extra difficult right now, so apologies if you ever notice me breathing. I'm trying my best. So you're going to stand here where the message is and do it. You'll see the statue changes from Radagon to Marika. Radagon is Marika. So they're the same person. I don't really understand. It's like some... I don't know what the point is, but anyways, that's what they're trying to figure out. Goldmask and Corrin. Here, we can just ward back. I'm just going to keep calling it war because I can't help it. That's what I've been calling it. We gotta go this way, I think. Hopefully we can get a drop of the big champion guys over there this time. Get their hammer. That's where we came from earlier, where the gargoyle fought us. Got their cloak, which is kind of cool. That's what it looks like. I still don't have the other scarab, which we'll get it at the Grand Lift. 2,400 damage is pretty good. Oh, another cloak, come on. We're gonna talk to Corn.
Oh, was that you? Yes, the master is still ceased. And after coming all this way... Who exacttly? The master is... His finger has remained still. But the why must these... We were on the Who exactly? The master... His finger has... But the why we were on the... What on earth did you do to the master? Well, not that master's finger moves again, resuming his cogitation. I haven't the words, so I'd like to a glimpse into the heart of the... To think that, or at least such is all I can interpret from the rhythm and calculus of his finger. How would such a thing even have been? Sadly, I cannot... Do you have a fuller understanding of... Well... Either way, in truth, it matters very little whether I understand them. I am merely his scribe.
Alright. So we'll encounter them again a little later. But that is going to be it for now for them. We've still got time left. We can go ahead and make our way towards the lift. I'm not going to go all the way, but we can go ahead and get started on it. There's Blad's armor with that. Looks kind of cool. See what other... It's like his legs look too skinny for him. Kind of like that. He runs funny though. I've noticed the different armor sets, they run different. He's running like he has to poop on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to that. I gotta spend my runes before I forget too. Gonna get rid of that. What was the one? I don't remember what I had on before, other than a, I guess we'll just put on a defensive talisman. It's gonna put us overweight. Oh, that'll, okay. So to drop our, seal. 900, nice. I gotta take off law of regression before I forget. $690. I like putting on Blessed Dew whenever I'm running the hold on. The Ritual Sword, that's it. Ritual Sword Talisman. Whenever I'm using it, I like to put on Blessed Dew because Ritual Sword only activates if your health is topped off. And having the Blessed Dew without sitting there and drinking a flask every single time you get hit, having the Blessed Dew on it'll refill your health a lot of times before your next, enemy encounter while you're wandering around. So I feel like those two really go together. Damn. One hit. That guy's usually a little bit of trouble for me. Another perfume bottle. Can't ride our horse here, unfortunately. See there, it just filled up. We'll be able to summon up just up the hill here, though. There'll be a lot of enemies up here. So these misbegotten, a lot of them are praying or sleeping around this area. So just you can go up to a lot of them and get either a sneak attack, like a critical backstab, or you can hit them a couple times as they're getting up. But pretty much all of them are oblivious to you unless you hit them or hit someone like pretty close to them. That's one of the bigger ones. When you fight them, though, try to remember they have a really delayed axe swing. It looks like they're going to swing and you roll, and then he swipes, quite a few seconds after. This guy didn't even take awareness of anything that just happened. Neither did any of these. They are just completely oblivious. Like, he didn't even react. So these guys in the lore are considered like beneath humans and the demigods and all the other species, and they're considered well, they're called misbegotten, so they're kind of like frowned upon and looked as like a lower tier class than the everyone else in the story. Even the gods like look down on them, and they're pretty much like always trying to atone for things, and um, there's a whole story about how at the Halig tree, I'll go into that when we get there, about how they screw up and are begging for forgiveness. So you'll always find them like praying at little monuments and stuff, and they're usually always like so into what they're doing they don't like see you sneaking around them, or they don't really notice at all. I can't forget I got Morgott's great rune, so I've got to use that. There's going to be a talisman up here on the left. That purple thing right there. That's going to be very, very important coming up in the Land of the Giants. Oh shit, should have snuck up on him. Too slow, Junior. He was about to hit me with that determination, though. It would have been rough. So that time I ran out of FP, but I still did damage. Just like with the Dark Moon Greatsword, when you're out, like, if they still get hit by the movement of the Astral Vor, it'll still do damage, but nothing like it does normally. Alrighty. So we are done there. Oh yeah, he gets big and hits you. Somber 6. Was hoping for an 8. Wasn't quite what I wanted. I'll take it though. So here's the lift. There's the mountaintop we're going to, and there's the other tower. So you can go right through that doorway there to the other tower, or you can go down for the forbidden path, hidden path. I think it's forbidden path. And by the way, there's a secret door down here. Pointed in the wrong direction. Didn't see it. I think it's actually Melena's little room. From like little clues we get. Because it's like her little dagger, the Blade of Calling. So that's pretty much it. Just a little room. Just a cute little hidey room in there for her to be safe. And get used to the fog because there's going to be a lot of it the rest of the game. About a quarter of what we're going to play through is going to be like this. So, fun. I mean, it's still fun, but I like when you can see. Anything's good sparingly, but excuse me. I'm gonna go up intelligence. I wanted to get that to 80, so I just kind of respect for my my build and put some more into like mind and vigor and things like that. So this path will continue along this way, and it bobs and weaves around, goes a lot of places. You can ride your horse here, or torrent. There's one. Be careful, because they do... Oh shit. They do inflict bleed, so it'll sneak up on you. Especially with Beast Claw. It tears through you. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do all this. I just wanted to grab, there's an item up here in the skull mouth. I think I get up. There we go. Or no, it's not in this one. It's in the next. I think there's a skull a little later on, maybe. I think I got it mixed up. Could have swore it was that one, but anyways. So we're gonna go back and make our way towards the tower. If we have time. I think we do. Cool thing is we're gonna get our next bell bearing soon for our smithing stones. Will give us all the way to level 6 regular smithing stones, which will take us up to plus 17 or 18, I think. So that's fun. And it kind of gives you an opportunity to play around with more weapons. Alright. There's a little fight that's going to happen here. It's basically, I guess it's like considered a boss fight, but it's kind of, it's fine. It's those Omen guys that were in the sewer. There's going to be 2 of them. It'll turn dark. one down. Go. Easy enough. We got Omen Killer Rolo, which is our, what are they called? Why can't I think of it? Anyways, he's a good summon once you get him powered up. Oh, he's an Omen Killer. It's right in the name. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Omen Killer. Duh. His name's Omen Killer Rolo. What is he? I forget. Do we have enough? We're like right there. We do. Oh, we got 10,000 left over. We've got about 5 minutes left. I was just dicking around like that, and that killed Bach. Just that little move. Me just going, woo, like this. And he goes, Master, why, Master? And my little heart sank. Felt so bad for poor little Bach. He just wanted to sew our clothes for us. You can see how it's offset runes because there's two here. They're twins. So that's Morgott's, which is a really good one. I don't know if it's better than Godric's. Next time I die, I'll put it on to show you. It raises the 3 visible stats we have represented on the screen. So HP, FP, stamina all get a pretty healthy raise, more than the plus 5 points you get with Godric Rune, or Godric's Great Rune. But then you're not getting all the other benefits, like it's not leveling up your strength, dex, intelligence, all that either. It's just those 3 stats that get more attention. So it's up to you if that sounds good or is interesting. I don't think it's terrible. It's probably my second favorite after the Godric's, which to me is just overpowered. But that's fine. I like it. We need 2 6s, which we'll get very soon in the next area. So in the next one, we'll take on, I'm not going to say it wrong again, I'm going to look. Forbidden Lands, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at that. Very smart boy. So we'll see you in the Forbidden Lands. We've got a bunch of the little guys, like you saw, to fight through, and then another one of the Blackblade Kindred gargoyle things, like we fought at Beast Sanctum. Speaking of, I'm going to go check and make sure we've got everything. So I think we already fought him, because yeah, we've turned them all in, I think. But he'll get aggravated and fight you if you hadn't done that yet. once you give him the fourth one, I think. And then you just have to stop fighting him and he'll quit, just like Patches. So, alright everybody, thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one, and have a good one. See you later.